Welcome back, Waltham High. It's the week of October 16, 2014, and Spirit Week for Homecoming is in full swing. We hope you've been participating.
I know I have. Today is America Thursday, and tomorrow is Red and White Day. And don't forget, another great way to get involved with school spirit is to attend the homecoming dance and the homecoming football game on Saturday.
Our own David, Vanessa, Tasha, and Brianna went searching high and low to see how WHS is showing our school spirit.
I'm wandering the halls here at Waltham High during Spirit Week, where every day this week students will dress up according to the theme. Let's catch up with Moses, our student council president, on Spirit Week.
Hello, I'm Moses Holloway, and I'm student council president. And for Spirit Week, there's like a different theme for each day. So today is Twin Tuesday. I don't really have a twin, so I didn't really get involved with that. But tomorrow's Wicked Wednesday, so you wear like something from a Boston sports team. Thursday's America Thursday, and you wear something that has to do with USA. And then Friday's Red and White Day because there's a football game Saturday and it's a homecoming.
We asked students around the school who they're twinning with for Twin Tuesday.
Who are you twinning with?
I'm twinning with Jen Sexton.
Who are you twinning with?
David Santiago.
We had students describe what they're wearing for Wicked Wednesday.
I'm wearing a Kendrick Perkins jersey, alternate edition, some sweatpants with Celtics on them, a Bruins shirt, some Red Sox boxers, but I can't show you that, and some flip-flops. Go Hawks.
Describe what you're wearing for Wicked Wednesday.
I'm wearing a Bruins shirt and a gold headband because black and yellow.
We went around the building and recorded the outfits that students wore for America Thursday. To cap off Spirit Week, let's send it over to Brianna to talk about homecoming.
As you can see, it's Spirit Week, and I'm dressed for Wicked Wednesday. This upcoming week is the homecoming game Saturday, along with the dance Saturday night. Due to student interest last year, we did not have the homecoming dance, but this year it should be really fun. So now, let's go talk to students and teachers that have to do with the dance.
The homecoming dance is a tradition that we have here at Waltham High School where we celebrate homecoming. Teams and all the students and stuff get all geared up for homecoming. It's exciting. And then Saturday night we have a dance.
The homecoming dance is an event that used to be held every year. It's held on homecoming weekend when we have a football game. This year we're playing Newton South, I believe. And it's held that evening, so it'll be a Saturday night, and it will celebrate the victory over Newton South.
Do you plan on going to the homecoming dance?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes. Yeah.
I do. I'm not sure yet, but possibly.
What is student council's role in homecoming dance?
The student council has always kind of played a huge role in the first all-school dance. We haven't had it in a couple of years, but this year we're actually hosting it with the National Honor Society.
The National Honor Society, we're helping out the student council, and the student council is the prime sponsor of the dance. And we're encouraging all the members of the Honor Society to go, and we're doing our best to publicize it. It should be a really good event.
We caught up with Officer Tracy to get the safety precautions for the dance.
Sure. We're selling tickets ahead of time this year to try to regulate ticket sales. There will be a detail officer on duty. Again, no backpacks, the standard rules for when you're coming into school events. And if anybody appears as though they're not fit for the dance, then we're going to have them leave.
How does student council benefit from the dance?
So financially we benefit because it is our huge fundraiser, and we actually are going to split it with the National Honor Society. So
Mrs. Green went on to say that she hopes to promote school spirit and have more school events to be the outcome of the success in the homecoming dance.
What are you excited for about the dance?
It's just a good way to get the whole school together.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
I am most excited to dance and have a good time with my friends.
Hanging out with Bree.
Hanging out with everyone as a whole school.
I don't know. We haven't had one last year, and sophomore year when I went, I rapped, so let's do that again.
That was a good look at all the school spirit being shown at Waltham High and a great preview of the homecoming festivities. I'm pretty fired up for the dance and the homecoming game myself.
It sure was, Max. Another great way for students to get involved in the school, other than Spirit Week, are school clubs. There are a wide variety of clubs, from service and activity clubs to academic clubs. This week, George and Marco decided to check out what goes on in the History Club.
The History Club is a good club for people who enjoy the topic of history and would like to further develop their knowledge of it. Let's see what the creators of the History Club have to say about it.
The History Club is an organization that was started last year for students that are really interested in history.
What we do is we have interactive events where students can learn and appreciate history through first-hand activities.
So we've been focusing on Waltham history, on world history, on U.S. history.
In a setting beyond sort of just the regular curriculum that we have at Waltham High. We have a lot of events planned, some that have had to be canceled due to bad weather. One was a walk around Waltham for studying kind of sort of like the local history of the city with the Waltham Watch Factory and the the textile factory that was here as well.
When I came up here, there were all these different clubs. Science club, I'm like, where's the History Club? By starting the History Club, we actually met with World War II veterans last year, and that was great too. And we went to go see historical movies in theaters.
That was going to be with Mr. Cox, who's sort of the Waltham historical expert.
But basically we try to do anything historically of value in the area. We've gone to the movies. We are showing Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure in a couple weeks.
But we also have other things going on as well. In the future, we're going to have a few movie nights. We have a plan to go to the Waltham Archives to do some history.
Yeah, it's really fun. We go on a lot of field trips, and last year we met veterans, and it's really fun.
We go on a lot of field trips, and we watch movies, and it's very fun.
And some archiving, and much more on the horizon.
Anyone can join the History Club. You can show up at any time at any club. We know that people have other commitments, so anytime you want to drop into one of our meetings, anyone is more than welcome.
Usually meets here in 165 or in 171 with Mrs. Kearns.
Thank you. Back to you, Mary.
Thanks, George. I'd love to join, but I'm not too great at history. A reminder to parents, if you missed the open house night at Waltham High School on the 16th, there's a parents' open house night on Monday the 20th from 7 to 9 p.m.
Let's hope everyone has been keeping up with their grades. If you do happen to be struggling, there are many opportunities to get extra help. Kelly and Emily did a little bit of research and join us now with information on how you can get help with subjects you are struggling in.
Progress reports came out this week here at Waltham High, and students may be searching for a way to get those grades up. We caught up with Miss Pike and seniors to discuss extra help opportunities available to all students.
I'm usually here after school for at least an hour every single day, and then I also help run the math clinic, which is every Tuesday and Thursday, usually after school until the late bus comes at 3:30, and it's usually just a time for students to work on their homework. They can make up a quiz or do quiz corrections, and I'm usually helping out, and Mr. Leach sometimes helps too.
What kind of extra help have you gone for in the past?
I usually stay after with my teachers if I need extra help.
Like if I was struggling in a class and just needed some one-on-one time with a teacher, like usually math, I'm always struggling with that, so Mr. Smith always helps me.
I've stayed after for math and science and stuff like that just to get extra help.
I've gone for math and science mostly.
Yes, I have. I usually go for math.
You noticed a positive effect on students who attended the math clinic?
Yeah, definitely. Usually my students who come, they usually do the homework really well, and then that kind of trickles down into how they do on tests and quizzes. And I really encourage students to come after school, even for like 10 minutes to ask one question. Really, really helps.
It's really helpful because I get a one-on-one experience with them, and you just get to talk to them about stuff you're specifically concerned about and don't understand.
Yes, because you get like one-on-one time, and they help you with the specific things you're really confused about.
Yeah, it helped me understand what I was doing and gave me a better understanding of what was going on in the class.
Yeah, it was helpful because you get like one-on-one time with the teacher.
What advice do you have for students seeking help in other subjects?
I would say first go talk to your teacher, and then if they're maybe not available, then maybe go see another teacher you had a previous year, or maybe go online. There's always, for math, there's like math videos online, and just Google whatever you're learning. I always say that the internet's your best resource sometimes.
I'd say don't be afraid to reach out to your teachers and ask for help. And if you're a freshman, you could always go to after-school tutoring Wednesdays and Thursdays for the Freshman Mentor Program.
Yeah, just don't be hesitant about it, and don't be afraid because everyone needs help at times. And also the Freshman Mentor Program has study sessions in the library, and everyone is welcome to come.
I would say don't be afraid to reach out to your teachers. Everyone's here to help you, and just try to get involved in class and participate, help you learn a little bit more.
Definitely don't be afraid to go and ask. That's kind of what teachers are here for. They really care about us and they want to help us get better grades.
A reminder to all students that Market Basket is still looking for part-time employees, and they are holding open interviews at their store Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 1265 Main Street, Waltham.
Yeah, I'd probably apply for a job myself if I could get off the couch and stop watching Netflix. Mackenzie and Meg decided to check out Netflix and see what all the fuss is about.
Netflix is a huge phenomenon all around the United States. Students everywhere use it. Netflix is starting to creep into students' time for sleep and their ability to do homework thoroughly. We went around the high school asking questions to students about Netflix to see how much of a role it plays in their lives.
How many hours a week do you spend watching Netflix?
Probably like 20.
About like 6 or 7 hours a night.
You'll have a Netflix
17
hours, 20 hours, like it gets rough. Like
7 hours.
10, 3 a day.
20.
5 hours a day.
What shows do you watch?
Psych? You watch? Yes,
I love
Psych. Orange is the New Black. I started that last night. I watched 2 episodes last night. I watched Sherlock, Doctor Who, How I Met Your Mother. Oh yeah, I watched that. Psych,
Girl.
we said, New Girl. What else? Some movies I watched. Orange is the New Black.
Either like Jericho or Family Guy.
I watch like comedy shows or like drama shows.
Mostly horror movies. Gossip Girl, One Tree Hill, Orange is the New Black.
American Horror Story and Friday Night Lights.
American Horror Story, Bates Motel, Gossip Girl, Weeds.
Do you think TV distracts you from homework?
Yes. I don't get any homework done.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. All the time, especially if I'm like I said, if I watch something, like I don't even do homework. Like I've been so busy, like I have to get it done. I have to finish my season or whatever.
Do you think it affects your sleep?
Yeah. I didn't go to bed till like 1 last night because I was watching Orange is the New Black. Definitely. Definitely does. If I'm really into a show, then it does.
Yes, because if I'm up until like 2 on Netflix watching TV, I'm not getting any sleep.
Yeah, I spend more hours watching Netflix than I do sleeping, so.
Yeah, I stay up like wicked late.
Well, like summer times, I wouldn't go to sleep till like 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock until like if I was watching a movie, I would constantly watch it like back to back. So it affects it a lot, I guess.
Without Netflix, would you be lost?
Yeah.
I would be lost. I really would. I would. That's like my child.
Probably.
Yeah.
Clearly, Netflix is negatively impacting Waltham High. Hopefully, students will realize that schoolwork and sleep should come first.
I didn't realize how distracting TV can be. Hey, Mary. Mary?
Oh, what? Sorry, I just got 4 new follower requests.
You should really be more focused on your work and your surroundings. Ethan and I took a look at how cell phone use can be a major distraction in and around school.
The school policy on cell phones is that they're not actually supposed to be out during the day. So we're actually looking at changing that policy. I asked the Student Congress for some input last year, and we're going to work on changing that language because I think there is a use for cell phones sometimes. It can be very disruptive in class, but when it's appropriate, it might be a tool that could be used by teachers and students.
Where's your cell phone during class?
It's usually in my pocket or in a pocket in my bag.
My pocket.
In my hands.
What is your policy on cell phones?
My policy on cell phones, no cell phone use in class. There's really no need for a student to have it out, so if they're focused on what we're doing, they don't need it.
Is your cell phone always with you?
Yeah, it's usually always with me.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Have you texted in class before?
Yeah, in all my classes.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Wow. What are the pros and cons of cell phone use?
I think the pros and cons of cell phone use include the cons, the negatives. First would be that it can be very disruptive. You need to have teachers need to have students on task in class during the day. So some students can do that appropriately, and other students are just so addicted to their phone that they can't put them away. So it can be very disruptive to a class.
I think the cons, I think it's a distraction. I think it takes people away from their friends instead of talking with people and actually conversing and things like that. I don't think there are any pros that I can think of. For a long time, people got along without them. There were no emergencies, so I don't really see why people need to have a cell phone in school.
they can be used as a tool, an electronic device that you can search the internet and you can use it for a lot of different things that are appropriate in class. So it's a matter of finding when it is appropriate to use it in class and when it's not appropriate. There are some teachers that have, in other schools who have done some experimentation with phones, and it can be a useful tool.
Could you live without your cell phone?
No.
Yeah, I could live without it.
No, I could not.
What's your opinion on cell phone usage?
My opinion on cell phone usage is that we have to be careful about using them appropriately, and they can be disruptive. So students should leave them, in their pockets and turned off, unless if they're not in class, then maybe there's a time that they can use them. I know kids like to check their mail and their social media. So from time to time, that can be done as long as it doesn't disrupt class.
What's your cell phone's primary use?
Mostly for texting, and then also use like Twitter and like all my other apps a lot, and then also for like schoolwork. If I need to go online, I'll just use my phone instead of the computer.
Instagram, texting, all the social stuff, I guess.
Would you ever use your cell phone in the classroom?
I can't because I don't have one. My goal is to be the last person in the country without a cell phone. That's what I'm hoping. I don't have one. I don't see any need to have one.
All right, thank you.
Welcome.
Very informative, Max. A reminder to all you sophomores, you have guidance seminars on October 20th, 24th, and 27th.
Attention all runners and walkers. The Patty's Road Race is coming up. It's a fun event to participate in with friends or family and a great way to get some exercise. It's also a fundraiser that many of the Waltham High School athletes participate in. Let's check it out.
Patty's Road Race is a 3-mile race held in Newton. It's been a well-attended event for Waltham and surrounding towns. Like many other races held in and around Waltham, students tend to be the main participants. We got in touch with some students about their experiences with the road race.
Do you know what Patty's Road Race is?
Yes, I do. It's a race in Newton that supports the Newton Special Olympics.
It's a road race to raise money for Newton Special Athletes.
Are you running in Patty's Road Race?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I'm participating in it.
I am. I actually just registered at the end of last week. I like to do it every year, and I always encourage my cross-country team to do it, and other teachers and staff. I challenge them to try to beat me.
No, but I'm volunteering this year.
Yes, or volunteering. I don't know yet.
Patty's Road Race will be held on October 19th. Last year's road race held many events like step dancing and music and games. This year, 3 races will be held. One race for the toddlers, which will be a small race across the park. The next race will be held for elementary students and children who haven't ran races as often as others. The main event is the 3-mile lap around surrounding neighborhoods.
Some of the profits will be donated to Athletes Unlimited Newton, a Newton-based program for over 250 children and adults with special needs. This program is run by Mark Kelly and was founded in 1991.
Registrations will be held online.
How have you trained for Patty's Road Race?
Just been jogging a lot. I play soccer, so I'm always on the move. So I think I'm ready. I should be fine.
I'm just playing field hockey, running there.
To be honest, I haven't really trained. I always run, so I'm kind of always training. I run with my team at practice and go for runs on the weekends. So, but I would say that, just as long as anyone's been out there exercising in any way, I think they'd be able to do it and do it pretty well.
We would like to thank you for joining us this week. That's all the news we have for this episode.
Make sure to tune in next week, Waltham High, for a fantastic show, and keep an eye on the WeTV Twitter feed for links to all the videos produced by our TV classes.
And check out our YouTube channel by following the link on your screen. All of our newscasts and the new show, Hawks Nation, can be found on the channel.
Have a great week, everyone, and go Hawks!
Adios, amigos.